channel. This is Adam ND72. Today, we're going to do a little couple things. First of all, we're going to be cleaning up my garage because it's effing trashed. As you see, I literally got crap all over. I got to basically clean it all up. I've been doing project after project, so we're going to pull the death card out, clean, scrub, and all that stuff. And then, yeah, I'm going to actually pull this out and get it all cleaned up and all that stuff. This is an E55 airbox that was on my Slk32. If anyone wants it, I'm going to be cleaning it all up and all that stuff. Still works perfectly fine. Nothing really wrong with it. It's going to be thrown up online. If anyone wants to just hit me up, I'll probably let it go pretty cheap. If you're local, even better, I don't got to ship. And then once we get all cleaned up, we're going to go take the SLK out there, right over there, 32, for a nice little joy run. I'm going to show you what I use for data logging, basically how I can see my boost and my air intake temperatures, my coolant, and give you a whole little breakdown of what kit you could get. And then also we're going to try to do some little 0 to 60 runs with my little DRAGY. Maybe do a quarter-mile run, just see kind of how it's doing in this like Florida heat with no like trap prep, no nothing, just little fun runs. And then I'll tell you guys where you get a link to these and all the other stuff. But let's start going. First things first, we're going to have to pull out that nice little depth cart, and then we're going to knock out, well, first I got to effing move all the cards out of the way, move everything, try to get a nice clean slate. Before I even move all the cars, I got to get all the crap from behind the cars, and pull everything out, and then start cleaning, scrubbing, put everything back. All clean. We'll clean it. Check out with the vacuum and stuff away. Looking pretty nice. Not bad. Got the floors kind of scrubbed a little bit and cleaned up. Got a whole, like, I gotta move that, but I got a whole workbench, all that, tanks. Not bad. Now time to let the sun go down a little bit and then go have fun with the cars. Got my DRAGY all charged up and getting ready. Cool thing about being a magnet is sticking anywhere and it gets charged. Pretty nice. Alright, we're going to hop in the car after the mods. We got our fancy little DRAGY and our little ND72 keychain. Sorry, but I think I still got all this trash in this car. Let's go do some pulls. See what happens. Hopefully everything goes well. Alright, so we're in this, okay. So how I usually do my data logging, I buy this little contraption. You get them on like Amazon. I can't remember how much it is, maybe like 20 bucks. And then this one will actually work on an iPhone. There's other ones that will work with. This actually said it'll work with everything. But there's other ones that are just for iPhones and other ones that are just for Androids. And then all you do is take it and you plug it into your OBD2 sensor. You plug in your OBD2 sensor. I already got mine all set up to connect. The app I use is Dash Command. There's like a crap load of apps you could use. But this one pulls up perfectly to my car and everything. See, 2002 SLK. And then there's all these different options you could do. I'm just going to do for what I'm using it for data logging. So you click that, it'll tell you RPMs, your speed, and you can change all this stuff. So I usually have it on boost. And then I don't care about intake air temperatures. And then coolant temperatures. And it's pretty accurate from everything else I was using. I had a couple of their handheld stuff, and then it's pretty responsive, like here. So you can hear it's like, it is a delay, but for data logging, you don't really need it to be so instant, you know what I mean? But just sitting here like this and just, if you watch your RPMs, you can see the difference, you know what I mean? Use seller data. Yep, and then there's tons of these different little menus. It'll tell you all this stuff, but this is a great thing just for data logging. So right there, it'll tell me my boost, PSI, air intake temp, and coolant. That's usually what I leave it at. And then also, if you don't like that style, you can turn it, and it'll go this way. And then it'll also tell you, so with this menu, or basically this form of the screen, you can look at more. Like you'd even look at throttle position, which is at like 2%, boost, RPMs, so on and so forth. Oh! I need to get a better mount though. See, it fell down. Yeah, get back. There we go. And now, we're gonna put my DRAGY. I think it works right there. I'm gonna get the app ready. And unfortunate, I don't know if I can run both at the same time. So I think I'm gonna have to do a couple pulls with just this and back and forth. Oh yeah, and as you can hear, you can also play your music from your phone and still use the app. See, playing music, jamming out some T-Swivel, and then everything's still working. Not bad. For my 0 to 60 stuff, I got my DRAGY hooked up, which I got it right there and it just magnetized on. You can put it anywhere with metal. And then you just turn the app on and you'll just actually start and it'll do everything for you. But not bad, not bad. So I'm gonna go to a nice little spot in Mexico and start doing some pulls. We're pulling up to a nice little area in Mexico. This is about like a 45 mile. Jesus Christ. It's a little bit of a drive for me. It is, I can see 100 degrees out right now. We're gonna try to do a nice little pull. We'll do a nice little, see what the 0 to 60 is. I'm gonna roll into it and just be cautiously with it. Just because I am on stock, I'm on street tires, not drag radial, so we'll just let that sit. Hit the reset button, reset. Wait a little bit, and then we're gonna roll into it and see what happens. Hopefully, too many things don't kick in. I got the ESP on. Back and forth. My air intake's now cruising. It's like 124. It hit up to 140, and my boost was like 3. That's why that pull was so low. I think my supercharger is disengaging it. And what also happened, which I really think the reason is, my SP button stopped working. Like, and I'm pretty sure that was just all traction control, then just shutting everything down. Because it worked before, now it pooped out. So that run was horrible. But now I'm gonna try to do a pull. Actually staring at the data logging, and I have the AC on that pool, and it's now like, it's saying 97, so it ain't cold, but I think the ESP was the biggest kicker. I think it also shut my supercharger pulley off, because I have a clutch style. I don't know if that's true, but we're going to do a pull and see if I can actually see the screen. So I pulled over and I shut the car on and off, and the ESP will go on and work for maybe like a minute, and then it kills itself, so I'm going to have to take it back home and I'll run a code, but I'm still going to do some pulls. So with me sitting here, we're at now like 138, and granted I got the AC on and everything like that. So we'll try to do a pull with this, do a nice little 20 pull here in Mexico, and see what we got for data logging. Nothing too extreme. Let me just get up to here. So we got this going. We're gonna try to roll into it, a nice little part of Mexico. I get a text. Get off of it! Alright, try to do a nice 20 pull, hopefully it goes okay. Rolling into it because I got no AC. So you saw the boost kind of delays to come on. My air intake temps, I think, went up to 170, which is really hootenanny bad. But for my cooling setup, I got parts ordered, so don't even worry about it. And I'm going to slow down on doing my pulls so much until I actually get that all sorted out. Because right now I have stock pump, stock heat exchanger. Like, literally, the full cooling system is stock. What the? Stop calling. It's fully stock. And it has a 65 millimeter clutch pulley. So it just builds it up. But we are also ran it with AC, and it was 90, well, it says 101 degrees outside right now. So ever since I did the intake mod, it is a night and day difference. Because before, I used to be like at 80 degrees with no AC, basically the same thing, 170, 180 air intake temps. Now, I've already drove with this air intake setup, and that was the highest I ever got, but normally I don't do pulls in the daylight, in the heat, with the AC on. So, I got some parts from Needs Wings coming in, that's definitely going to help me drop my air intakes extremely well. So, I'm very happy with it so far. The ESP, I'm going to figure out, like, literally, I'm going to go home right now, or I'm going to go to the store, then I'm going to go home and check out exactly what the hoonie of that was, of why it's now letting me not go anything, because it was just killing the 0 to 60 time. I won't even acknowledge that. I mean, I showed you guys, but that and the quarter-mile time was horrible, because you hit any gas and just, and it was just shutting everything down. The 20 roll wasn't that bad, but I had to like seriously roll into it. And right when I felt it like kind of go, I just kept feathering the throttle. But we're gonna head home now. I'm gonna hook up the computer and pull up and see what that code is for the ESP. Give me like 2 minutes. Bye. Oh, really quick, as you can see the recovery. Let me actually see that. 129 for the temps now. Not bad for recovery, pretty quick. But heading on home now. See you guys when I get there. All right, pull the car back in, and we're gonna see what that ESP is really quick, and I'll probably have to order parts of it. Car's pretty hot, so I got the heater on. Let it kind of cool down a little bit. I don't know. But I'm gonna go to the computer right now. So we're home. Got the little star diagnostics. Got my I think it's called like a multiplex or something, whatever. And there, and my little portable, well, not really portable because I have to have everything plugged in. But this should tell me everything I need to know. Yeah. Let's see if I could make this look a little nicer. There with the screen there. I think you guys are okay. Alright, let's see what happens here. Let me see if I remember. I haven't pulled this out in a while. Forward. Forward. Let's get you a little bit more on that screen there. Meh. Good enough for me. Alright, we are a car. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. I got the key in position 2, forward. Hopefully I don't got like 500 codes. I should have a few just for the exhaust and for the secondary air pump. We're going to go with the 16 pin because I have a 32 pin behind me, but we're just going to go with the 16 to pull up as much as we could. Yep. Bam. If it doesn't work, then I will go to 32. I don't remember if these even still have a 32. I don't think they do. A 32 pin. That would be, if you guys don't know, I think I gotta be on me. These are 32 pins that you would plug in. Throw it. Alright, we could do, not a quick test, because I'll test every effing thing. Maybe we'll do that one day. But let's just go with, I don't remember what it would be under. Drive. Not that one. Can't remember what it was under. Maybe it's under chassis. Yeah, there we go. ESP. Fault codes. Let's keep it simple. Oh, potato. Stored. Yeah. Some of these are a little bit sketchy. Under voltage, over voltage, pressure, zero pressure. All right, we're gonna have to clear all this because it's all stored. None of it's present right now. I'm gonna switch ignition off. Now I highly doubt just clearing fault codes will fix it even a little bit, but there was so much crap on there that was all just stored, nothing present, that I gotta just clear it all and then drive the car, and if it happens again, oh, alright, whatever. And if it happens again, then I can at least see what's actually present. So we're gonna go through, we'll go to drive now. Check if I got any tranny codes. And then we'll hope that, I don't think that fixed it even a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie, but it might have just like, it'll help narrow it down when it pops back up. Let's see what we got in here. Fault codes for tranny. Oh, stored. Gear. Oh, that's not a good sign. But once again, all stored, nothing present. So we're just gonna keep clear. We'll clear everything. Eee. Oh, shoot, wrong one. Aboard that. I meant to hit F1. Let's see what we got for engine codes. Nothing bad. You're toying with me. Fault codes. Nothing bad. Come on. Load up. O2, Amg. Yep. Although, see, here's the difference. See how that says current and stored? That 90% of the time means that's literally what's happening now. Stored means at one point, like the O2 sensor after the cat, they shut that one off as stored, and these are current ones. See, after. There you go. Because all that stuff I know 100% is wrong because I deleted that stuff. So that's why the other stuff I'm not too sure about. But we got that all done. Let's pull back and try to do a few things. So unfortunately, we had, I think, like 10 or 15 codes for ESP, but they were all stored. None of them were present. So I cleared everything. I went training, like you saw. I walked by and cleared everything. So, I mean, this has not happened that often. It's like maybe 3 times since owning the car, but usually, like, I could turn the car on and off, or it'll just happen like 1 or 2 times, and then it'll go away. But this ride was like nothing. And the tranny slipping and all that other stuff, I don't even think that's anything, because the tranny bangs through gears and works perfectly fine. So we're going to clear those codes, we'll drive it around, and if it doesn't work again, well, not even that, we're going to drive it around for about a week. Because I still have the, I don't have a new intercooler yet, so we're going to see if I'm actually low on coolant, because still, so I'm not losing any coolant. So we'll drive around for that ESP and that, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's just like a wheel speed sensor or something effing stupid. Or, what I do kind of think it might be, which I'm not completely sure, if anyone doesn't remember, I got rear tires that are different. These are 255s. So it might be I did have an incorrect gear ratio code. So all I have to do is just get the proper size tire and rims for the fronts, and then that might go away. That's what it could be. You could hope in one hand and poop in the other. But we'll see what else we can play with this computer. One thing, so you saw with those pools and all that stuff, I was 100% getting like a little bit high air intake temperatures and all that stuff. So I'm going to do a free mod as long as you have the computer do it. I'm going to show you a free mod to get your intake temps dropped by turning that fan on earlier. The only disadvantage to this is, I mean, I don't even notice it because I've done it on all my cars. The fan will be louder at certain times because it's turning on earlier and spinning faster. I've never really seen one burn out from it, and I've been doing this to these cars for a long time. Even sometimes when you get, if you ask, like, Mercedes will actually do it for you too. And what's funny is this is not really like it's a modification, but from what I understand, only cars in like Arizona and certain states actually come from this from the factory because they're such hot all year round. Florida, we don't get this little trick. We get like halfway, if you didn't know that. So I'll show you right now. Alright, hopefully the lighting's okay for you to see. So you're going to be in the base of the engine, the 2.8 electronic. You're going to go to, hold on, I got to remember. Control unit, adaptations. Correction programming. Please wait. Boop, 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 boop. You can do a few things from here, as you can see. But we're going to go to the fan. And then it's going to tell you this and this and this. And if you look right here, if you can see right up there, see how it says 0 Celsius? That's when it turns on. So you can literally just play with it. So, lower, I know, I did it, Jadakiss. So, the highest you could do it is -2. And then, come on. And then you could go up to 10. And that's how you change it. As you see, you could go from -0 to 10. So you could read all this, basically what it says. I mean, it's not even that hard to read. So you go to a positive temperature correction means that the suction fan switches on sooner by the amount of corrections. A negative means it goes later. So if you put this, so right there at -2, it'll come on the latest. But if we put it on, boop, 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 go to 10. Almost there. 10. So when we got the car, it was at 0. Now it's at 10. So that should make it come on sooner, 10 degrees sooner. Not bad, not bad. Free little mod. And then you just back out. And if you want to verify to make sure it worked. Just check it, and then, see, 10 now. That's not bad, a little cheap mod. It just takes boom, boom, boom to do it. And then now my fan should flip on earlier to keep my temps down, to not let it get so high so quickly. hopefully this will work. We'll see. If not, it was free and it doesn't do any damage. Alright guys, hope you liked the video. It was a little bit of update, a little bit of showing you the performance and all that. And hopefully I'll figure out about this ESP thing. So I cleared all those in the last like day or two. I'll drive it, hit it pretty hard, and see if I get another code that pops up that's not all that effing gibberish. Hope you guys liked me showing you how to do a little data log with the dash commander and that little module that you just get on Amazon, and then the DRAGY. Sorry my results were so poopy, but the ESP wasn't working. So if you look at it, actually I was doing, so I did like a 13.6, which is horrible. And my 60-foot was like a 2.7, which is astronomical, and I trapped 111. So you could clearly see that that wasn't like the full power of the car, that it was just like, but literally when I do like a 20 and a 40 and all that still, goes good, goes fine. The boost cuts out every once in a while, but I'm pretty sure it's because I got that hootenanny magnetic pulley. I ordered a fixed one, so that'll be coming in the mail, and I ordered stuff from Need Speed, or Needs Wings also, could be because my air intakes were so high, it was slowly cutting it in and out. But no biggie. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram at BuffyCLK500, and see you guys later.
Bad guys. Hey yo, boo, watch 'em. Like bad guys, showing that bad guys.